Right, so first of all, I'm gonna have a look at the talent. What the? Okay, so this is already fucking interesting. First skill, Raptor Strike. Okay, kill command increases the damage of your next Raptor Strike by 12%, stacking up to 3 times. 25% stacking up to 3 times. Okay, that's nuts. Let's have a look at these talents. Hole of Bomb. Okay, we'll definitely go on that because I love Bomb Hunter. It's fun. Kill command has an additional 15% chance to immediately reset its cooldown. Okay. What else are we at? All damage done by your pet is increased by 10%. Oh, yeah, we're not about pet damage. Bloodseeker. Kill command causes the target to bleed. And you and your pet gain 10% increased attack speed every bleeding enemy within 12. Well, that's just the talent that we're so used to. I don't even have to branch into the damage done by my pet. Like, my pet does negative damage, so it doesn't really matter. Does that improve my kill command? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Is Ferocity actually going to improve my kill command's damage? Because kill command is it my pet's damage or is it my damage? Okay, what else do we got? We've got Harpoon. Well, that's good. It leads to 10-second reduced cooldown and deals physical damage and generates 20 focus over 10 seconds. And killing an enemy resets the cooldown of what? Of its pet damage, and 100% I'm going that because we've got to constantly do that. It's kind of nuts. All right, let's have a look at this one first. Thank you, Myth. I don't want to use Concussed Shot, so I'm glad I get to choose around it. What do we got? Your movement speed is increased by 15% anytime you have not attacked for 3 seconds. That's insane, dude. Just saying. Like, just free movement, man. It's like anytime you have not attacked. It's not like you've been attacked. You've not attacked. So if you're just running from one point to another, 3 seconds in, you've got free movement. Like, that's insane. Why wouldn't I go that? Kill shot's always good. More movement, dude. What the hell? Of course I'm gonna go movement. Improve kill shot. Like, critical damage is increased by 25%. Dude, that's a no-brainer. Every 25 focus you spend reduces the remaining... That's a no-brainer. Literally, no-brainer. That's fucking survivability there. Survival of the fittest? No-brainer. Camouflage. No-brainer. It's so good. Why would you play Hunter without pressing interrupt? Yo! Okay. Okay, first problem. First problem. You guys see what I'm talking about? Hunter's gonna be like, yo, no, the tank's gonna be like, to your Hunter. He's gonna be like, yo, Hunter, why aren't you misdirecting me? And then the new thing, because we've always had misdirect by default. Oh, sorry, I didn't spec into it. Bro, man, they're introducing problems that don't need to be a problem. Just imagine threat. Man, we bring a Hunter so that a warrior doesn't die all the time. You fucking spaz. What the fuck, man? 100 points available, like right here. Misdirect all threat. So misdirection. Misdirects all threat you cause to the targeted party or raid member, beginning with your next attack within 30 seconds, lasting for 8 seconds. Literally right here in the spec. Everyone would, like, every group I play in, it's like, yo, why didn't you misdirect the tank? I'm dead because the tank don't have threat. Oh, man. All right. Improvement pet. Your man pet heals for an additional 25% of your pet's health over its duration. Has a 25% chance to spell a magic effect each time it heals your pet. Wait, what? Does that magic effect mean the party or just your pet? Bring a rogue, problem solved? Yeah, 100%. Unless they got to spec tricks of the trade. Damage taken from area of effects attacks reduced by 6%. Yeah, that's really good for raiding, dude. Like, why would I not? Tar trap. Good slow. I mean, can I spec binding shot? Okay. First big choice. So you hover over this talent, and then it gets you to choose between the left side and the right side. So Lone Survivor reduces the cooldown of your Survival of the Fittest by 30 seconds and increases its duration by 2 seconds. So that's your talent here, Survival of the Fittest. So it just flat out buffs it. So reducing the cooldown and increases its duration. That's awesome. What else do we get? Survival of the Fittest reduced damage taken by an additional 20%. Okay. So basically, you're choosing between... here's a good example. You're basically choosing between a Warlock's... the Warlock defensive... or a longer 20% damage reduction. In my opinion, in most situations, if you're going to press a defensive, you're pressing that defensive for a reason. It doesn't need to be up longer. It needs to be more effective. So in my opinion, I would go for the higher damage reduction because the damage reduction provided in that is just immense value. You're basically getting 2 times the value for 1 global. So rather than, it's basically the difference between let's say a massive AoE attack's happening, and you know it's going to do literally 70% of your life, and you got Survival of the Fittest, and then instead of doing 70% of your life, it only does 50% of your life, but then if you've got this upgraded, then it's only going to do about 20% or 30% of your life, you know, depending on what part of the fight you're in and whether the boss is enraged and stuff like that. Like, it's a difference between life and death. Like, it's so much better value than... you know, getting it up maybe one more. In my opinion, that's a no-brainer choice. But there may be fights where, like I'm talking from Key's perspective here, there may be points in a fight where you're going to need the more Survival of the Fittest charges. But I feel like you should only really need to use the one. And every 3 minutes, that's pretty sick. What else have we got? Exhilaration heals you for an additional 10% of your maximum health over 8 seconds. Dude, I can't say no to that. Like, Exhilaration's already strong. And giving it Rejuvenating Wind, again, that's just awesome. Do we have Leech in here too? I'm assuming we'd have Leech. What else? Born to be Wild reduces the cooldown of Aspect of the Eagle, Aspect of the Cheetah, Survival of the Fittest, and Aspect of the Total. What does it lead to? Call forth a Sentinel Owl. Wait, what? What? Call forth a Sentinel Owl to the target location, granting you unhindered vision. Your attacks ignore line of sight against any target in this area. What? Every 150 focus spent grants you 1 second of Sentinel Owl when cast, up to a maximum of 12 seconds. The Sentinel Owl can only be summoned, and it will last at least 5 seconds. Okay. We'll go into this just to go into this to have a look. And look, this reduces the cooldowns of Aspect of the Eagle, Aspect of the Cheetah, and Survival of the Fittest. So we're already getting a 20% DR from that, including Aspect of the Total. So having your Survival of the Fittest up even more often from Born to be Wild. So these two would naturally fit very well together. But let's have a look at this shit. It leads into... okay. You got two options. Sentinel's Perception, not yet implemented. So that's what NYI means, guys. So Sentinel Owl now also grants unhindered vision to your party members while active. So, okay, guys, let's put it in perspective here. So when this is actually put into place, and let's say the tank's in the next room, we're all hiding in the previous room, all right? So the Warlock, the Healer, the fucking... other hunter, or you as a hunter, and the mage in your group, whatever, they're all going to get this Sentinel's Perception, which you dropped over there, and they can sit there and cast through the wall while you're avoiding all AoE attacks from those mobs. You don't get shot because you're shooting through a wall. The Warlock's casting his Rain of Fires through the wall, everything. Like, that's insane. Like, you can't tell me that's fucking not busted. That's so good. What's the other option? While Sentinel Owl is active, your party takes 10% reduced nature damage, and the Sentinel Owl removes 1 poison and 1 disease effect from a party member every 1 second. What? So hunters get to spell on your party member? Oh my god, man. they're both as busted as each other. And obviously, it's going to be in terms of what dungeon you're doing and whether they have a lot of diseases or poisons, getting put out there. So if there's like massive AoE spray of poisons and diseases, obviously you're going to choose the wisdom over the perception. But fuck, man, perception is just as busted. It's like a master spell, but like I said, it's from a party member, so it's always from one party member, but it's over the duration that you maintain it. At the moment, because it's not yet implemented, I'm not going to choose this because it's pointless talent for me right now. Okay, so I'm not going to choose that. That is pointless because not yet implemented. Master Marksman. Your melee and ranged special attack critical strikes cause the target to bleed for an additional 7% of the damage dealt over 6 seconds. That's just free damage, dudes. Like, why wouldn't I? Movement speed. What is it with Blizzard and giving us movement speed, man? I feel like I can do speed clears of old content playing a Hunter, man. Look at this, 6% movement for nothing, plus Trailblazer. And look, 50%, 30%, and then just another 6% for nothing. Imagine stacking like movement speed all across the board, all the way down your character. It's going to be insane. What else here? We've got Master Marksman. Like I said, 15% increased damage over 6 seconds. I wonder if that scales with your bombs. Let's have a look at these bottom rows. What are we going in? Pet damage increased. So more kill command here. But remember, our damage comes from our bombs. Raptor Strike has a chance to fling an Arctic bowler at your target, dealing... Yo, are they bringing Diablo over to WoW now? So we got bowler attacks now. I actually kind of want to look at what this looks like. It kind of looks cool. Dealing 682 frost damage and snaring the target with 20% for 3 seconds. The Arctic bowler bounced up to 2 times. Okay. Free damage. Again, keen eyesight. You got a spec Serpent Sting now. Okay. Okay, so because I spec'd it, so fires a shot at your poison target, causing them to take 563 nature damage instantly and an additional 4,527 nature damage over 18 seconds. Okay, that's good. So what else have we got? Latent poison injectors. Serpent Sting's damage applies a latent poison to the target, stacking up to 10 times. Okay, 10 times. What? And Raptor Strike consumes all stacks of latent poison, dealing 706 nature damage to the target per stack consumed. That's busted, man. So just over time, just like multi-targeting, like a bunch of Serpent Stings out, right? You could just go one target, Raptor Strike, next target, Raptor Strike, next target, Raptor Strike, next target, Raptor Strike, and then you just be able to, you get rid of all the poison injectors. Yo, hey Addison, how you doing? I'll give you a quick shout out, brother. It's going on my little deck. You guys gotta check out Addison. How you doing, bro? I'm just doing some beta content today. What else we got? Hydra's Bite. Serpent Sting fires at 2 additional enemies near a target, and its damage over time is increased by 20%. If I'm going pure dungeon build, I'd probably go Hydra's Bite. And this one would more likely be a 2-target cleave. 1 to 2 target cleave, in my opinion. So I might go Hydra's Bite on that one. And Serpent Sting and bleed damage is increased by 10%, and this value is increased to 20% against targets below 30% health. So Serpent Sting and bleed damage. Okay. Was there anything that improves our bomb damage? Because that's what we need to look at. Oh my god, we got Explosive Shot back. Dude, the choice between Explosive Shot and Barrage. As Survival Hunter, man. This class is so much fun. What else have we got? Death Chakram. Yeah, all these choices are pointless. One meta path will be only allowed for each spec. Yeah, that's true pretty much in all aspects. But you've got to discover that meta before it is released. And Death Chakram doesn't really appeal to me. It still doesn't. Stampede, however, summon a herd of stampeding animals are from the wilds around you that deal physical damage to your enemies over 12 seconds. Enemies struck by a stampede are snared by 30%, and you have a 10% increased critical strike chance against them for 5 seconds. You know, like, I'm actually in agreement with like having another cooldown, but it just has to be strong. I noticed how they use a plural in there, right? A plural. So from the wilds around you that deal physical damage to your enemies, because it's a stampede, so it's a bunch of pets, enemies. So it's an AoE cooldown. And I think maybe the Serpent Sting route might be the wrong way to go. And maybe we should pick up... Yeah, we should pick up... What if I get rid of this? No, I lose too many points. Okay. We need some utility, so I'll grab Blinding Shot. We got Keen Iron Sight. And then we'll grab Stampede. As I generally want to have a look at what Stampede does. Whenever you successfully freezing trap an enemy, gain 20 focus and increase all focus gained by 50% for 5 seconds. What? Bro! I'll just trap for the sake of trapping, man. What? Okay, yes, you can argue the point. You can argue the point here where you're wasting a global. Okay, look, I can understand heals. I can understand that. Like, I do use traps sometimes, but when I do use it, gaining 20 focus and then increase all focus gained by 50%. 50 fucking percent, man. 100%. Dude. No way. No fucking way, man. Instantly gain 40 focus from throwing a freaking trap. A freezing trap. And then increase your... Dude, that's insane. And steel trap. Hurls a steel trap to the target location. Traps shut on an enemy that approaches and immobilizing them for 20 seconds and causing them to bleed for 10,000 damage over 20 seconds. Okay, it's a bit slow. Damage other than steel trap may break the immobilization effect. Trap will exist for 1 minute. So basically, it's like a kiting trap. Really good one. A better version of tar trap, if I were to say. And like, you can go and prove traps now, and the cooldown on your tar trap, steel trap, high explosive trap, and freezing trap is reduced by 2.5 seconds. And how often can you freeze trap? Tar trap, they have to be in like an AoE field. Unlike this, like, they step on it and then they're just immobilized pretty much for 20 seconds. But the slow effect I'm talking about. Do they actually slow? No, it doesn't say anything about slowing them down. Oh, stopping them from moving, but not from casting. Okay, so it'd be effective against warriors and stuff. Oh, man. Alpha Predator, dude. You do have an interesting choice here. Well, I'm gonna pick up Tranquilizing Shots. Yeah, Scare Beast is now a talent. When Tranquilizing Shot successfully dispels an effect, gain 10 focus. Pet damage increased by 6%. So it looks like left side is focused on pet damage, mid is utility, and right is your damage. Yeah. Okay, so kill command damage and then kill command. So the reason why I went Alpha Predator is because kill command now has 2 charges. Yo, Wicked, thank you very much for the raid, dude. How was your stream? You guys, you haven't already checked out Wicked, sorry. Go check him out. Go check him out. Yo, hey, Dots, how you going, man? Okay, this is interesting, man. I'm definitely gonna go Master Marksman, at least a little bit extra damage to get some levels in. And then let's see what we got. It was good. It was just a heroic raid. Oh, okay. So kill command has a 50% chance to immediately reset its cooldown. So it looks to me, in order for me to maintain the build that I'm currently running, I'm gonna have to go around the build where I get kill command has 2 charges and deals more damage, because I want to be resetting my cooldown of kill command. So wildfire bomb, you and your pet bam, you and your pet's maximum focus increased by 10. I don't think everything over here. Aspect of the Eagles is just too valuable for me. I've gotten so used to being able to range hunter. Guerrilla tactics. Wildfire bomb now has 2 charges. An initial explosion deals 50% increased damage. So they've made 4-piece for survival hunter. It looks like. Oh no, they didn't actually, because I gotta see, because I want to make the bomb build that I'm already used to playing. I'm gonna go carve because I'm used to it. But let's have a look at this. A sweeping attack that strikes all enemies in front of you for 1,112 physical damage and deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. Okay. Butchery attacks all enemies in a flurry of strikes, inflicting 3,500 physical damage to each and dealing reduced damage beyond 5 targets. Max 3 charges. Carve costs 35 focus, Butchery costs 30 focus. So it's less focus, but it's a little bit more of a recharge, and it has an 8-yard range. Well, the other one is more melee range. I might try Butchery, something different. Flanking strike. You and your pet leap to the target. Okay, so we've got Hawk, and now, so we've got Harpoon and we got Flanking strike. So 2 leaps. Like, good luck getting us off you. Like, if you're a PvPer, good luck getting us off you. And you also generate 30 focus as well. Like, that's nuts. Mongoose Bite replaces Raptor Strike. Brutal attack that deals 6,500 physical damage and grants you Mongoose Fury. Mongoose Fury increases the damage of your Mongoose Bite by 15% for 14 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Successive attacks do not increase the duration. Okay. That's insane, because doesn't that stack with the other talent over here somewhere? Where is it? We're looking for... Is it on this side? I swear to God it was somewhere. We'll find it soon enough. Bloody claws. I'm gonna get lunch. So the range of your melee attacks and abilities increased by 3 yards. That's good. Kill command generates more focus. Why is that important again? For more raptor strikes. Critical damage dealt. Okay, that's just free damage. Raptor Strike and Mongoose Bite have a 50% chance to apply Serpent Sting to your target. What? Oh my god, man. Okay. Butchery and Carve reduce the remaining cooldown on Wildfire Bomb by 1 second and the remaining cooldown of Flanking Strike by 1 second for each target hit. Wait, you can get Flanking Strike more often as well? How much damage is... Oh my god, dude. That's like 10,000 single target burst for free. Raptor Strike, Mongoose Bite, Butchery, and Carve damage increased by 5%, 10%. Flanking Strike. You were in your... Okay. Damage of Flanking Strike increased by additional 10%. And then all damage dealt by Wildfire Bomb increased by 8%. Okay, what do we got down here? Kill command. Increase damage by 5%. That's not going to be as strong because what we want. That's a big major cooldown that we need. Yes. Wildfire bomb cooldown reduced by additional 2 seconds. But what's our bottom thing? The thing we're aiming for. Okay, wildfire bomb cooldown is reset at the start and end of coordinated assault. Oh my god. Kill shot, serpent sting, arcane shot, steady shot, and explosive shot deal 20% increased damage. That's useless. Kill shot strikes 3 additional targets with coordinated assault as active. Oh my god. Okay, never mind, dude. I don't know if Bombardier is actually any good now. Because it only resets at the start and end of coordinated assault. But Birds of Prey, during your coordinated assault, strikes 3 additional enemies, dude. What's the cooldown on my kill shot again? 10 seconds. So realistically, I can get... How long's the coordinated assault? 20 seconds? So I get 6 kill shots. Okay, maybe Bombardier is still better. What do we got over here? Ruthless Marauder. Fury of the Eagle now gains a bonus critical strike chance against targets below 35% health. Fury of the Eagle critical strikes reduce the cooldown of Wildfire Bomb and Flanking Strike by 0.5. Where the hell's my reset? Pheromone. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Okay, we got to get rid of something. Wildfire bombing. Can I get rid of that? Wildfire infusion. Here we go. So a pheromone bomb. Kill command has a 100% chance to reset against targets coated with pheromones. Okay, good. We've got that back. So now we've got our reset. Wildfire infusion's like so far on the left side of the tree. It's actually nuts, dude. That's really annoying. Like, the whole purpose of us stacking so much haste is to reduce the cooldown of our bombs so we can bomb more often, right? So... The only issue with my pathing so far, like I said, I've gone... Kill command has 2 charges. We'll have a look at this anyway.